-15 feels like -25. I'm quickly checking the water bottle project. Oh, okay, maybe that didn't work. Looks like we've got a water bottle sticking out. She's solid. Oh, not as bad as normal though. Okay, that could have actually worked. It's just the top layer. Normally it come out and the whole thing is frozen, like solid. That did help some. Okay, that's interesting because this one's really deep. It's just the top layer. Definitely helped. So normally I wouldn't have any liquid underneath, it would just be frozen. So I would say that did do something. I mean, I will always put fresh water in the mornings anyways, but I was curious if that would work. Everybody's good? Oh, you guys are so good. Okay, we got the chicken water. They got some hay in it. Perfect. That actually works some. Okay, that surprised me. That actually did something. I mean, it doesn't stop it entirely from freezing, but definitely stops it from freezing all the way to the bottom. Because if it doesn't freeze at this temperature, it's not going to. It definitely helped. I'm just about to do the boys, just about to take the boys to school, but I wanted to check on the animals all quick. I was up quite a few times through the night last night to check on everything. So I know everything's good, but I want to just peek out really quick because I haven't checked for about an hour and a half. And I'm curious about the water bottle project. Everybody's happy. Hi guys. Hi Sven. We got a couple girls hanging out. Okay. Oh, they got a little bit of wood chips in their thing too, but I can see that there's liquid in their bin. Same. I'm not gonna get a wet foot right now. I didn't bring the thing over, but it's soft on underneath that top like ½ inch of ice, which is awesome. Pretty interesting experiment actually. I know that in the mornings, as soon as I get back from getting the boys to school, I always come and do all the water troughs and put fresh water in for everyone, no matter what. Even if the water looks good, I always dump it and put fresh water every day. I always want to make sure that they have fresh water. Animals without water, they're not healthy animals. And I always make sure that they have food access and water access to fresh stuff 24/7.
Okay, there's an emergency on the home front.
There's an emergency. We have a cat in heat. Me and Brynja have, I'm wearing this in support of our kitten Brynja, who's in her first heat today. And she's feeling all kinds of way and she's just meowing and meowing and meowing. So I'm wearing this in support of our Brynja today.
She literally kept us up all night because she just, and it's not even like a normal meow. It's like some weird jungle cackle. So it's very difficult to sleep through. Bless her little soul, but...
Oh, we're just snuggling her. She's just feeling all kinds of not herself. But we do actually have an emergency on the homestead.
Dr. Elysia. Doctor. Oh no.
I already failed at being a doctor.
Yeah.
Okay, so I did morning chores this morning when I got back from taking the kids to school, like feeding everybody and everything. But now, it's a couple hours later, we came out just to check on everyone since it's super cold. Ragna has a cut of some kind. I don't know if it's on the outside or the inside of her ear because she wouldn't sit still for me. So I'm going to give her a second breakfast.
A second breakfast?
To keep her in one spot so I can check. And we're going to clean her up. This stuff is amazing. It's called Bag Balm. This will heal a cut. It's like polysporin times 10 million. And we use it for the animals if they have any cuts or if they like pull off a little tuft or something. Luckily, we've not really ever had to use it. One other time, a little tiny mark on Hudsy that he kind of cut himself, but that was it. So we're going to use this. It'll help her heal up. I need to find like a really good first aid kit for the farm, like for the animals. So if you have animals and you have a really awesome first aid kit, can you link it for me down below? Because I want to order something. We have lots of like loose parts, but I need like a whole kit that has the things that I haven't even thought of that I need yet. I need that for all types of animals. I need like a jumbo kit that has everything I need. See?
Patient.
I know. Okay, I'm gonna... Oh, patient? I thought you were telling me to be patient.
No, you're like, yes, I will be patient.
All right, I'm gonna convince two of them to stay over here for second breakfast. And she's probably gonna join, but They know I have food. Okay, I'll move it in a second. He is being a bulldozer.
Well, I think I know why she's got a cut.
Okay, Mr.
This muffin.
You guys are gonna get separated.
Muffin.
Okay, this is, I warmed this up inside. So I think it's on the outside because I can see she's scraped herself a little bit, but she's bleeding on the inside, but I think that's just, oh, Frida. Your food's over there, Missy.
I can get these pigs in.
Is that gonna work better? Maybe?
Yeah.
He has blood on him, but it's because he got it off of her. Daddy's good.
Come on,
Frida. Breakfast.
Come on, Erickson.
Erickson, look at Daddy.
Come on.
Here comes Erickson. He's like, what are you doing with my girlfriend? All right, in you go. Oh, you tricked.
Okay.
Philip won. Well, we were supposed to be on the hay bed. I think it's on the outside. See, she looks like she has a scrape. Because inside looks like it's just blood from the outside. You'll be really gentle, Frida, or Rags. Mom will be gentle. I need to take a look inside. Yeah, we were just inside. Oh, sweet muffin.
Just a scrape, but it's
Yeah.
cold.
I don't know if she's gonna. Sorry, I love you.
Sorry.
She doesn't even care. She probably doesn't even feel it. I'm just seeing the blood, so I'm like, well, while she's staying still, we're gonna. So this is what bag balm looks like. It's really sticky. It's so sticky.
Yeah.
And it's thick.
Perfect.
Which is great, and it sticks on them for a really long time because you're gonna get feed stuck all on this, aren't you? See what I mean by it's thick?
Yeah. It's magic, though.
She doesn't even feel this cut, so she's clearly not concerned. I know I'm not either because it's a fresh cut and we're gonna keep it nice and clean. So nothing to be. I'm just gonna really spread it around so it soaks in, because then hopefully she won't get tons of feed all stuck to it. But she's going to. There's gonna be some hog pellets stuck to that in a minute. Oh, Muffin. What happened?
Who did that to you?
Who did that to you? I'll beat him up. I'll beat him up.
Bust his chops.
No. Want to tell our YouTube family that a new friend is coming to the farm this week? You want to tell them? I'm not telling yet. It's a good thing about having really clean pigs is that when they get cuts like this, like I can actually now keeping that spot clean, because we do try to keep them as tidy as we possibly can. And in muddy season, that is kind of hard to do, but we managed to conquer it this year. I think this spreading out and then the quick freeze after all that rain has really helped us this year.
Yeah.
And then I know they're dry when they go to bed at night. The ground's now is solid today. Come on. See, he's got a red dot on his ear.
3 little pigs.
Let me get this off you, mister. Back. Frida, you're leaning on me. Oh my gosh, girl. Chubby bunny. Oh, or does he have a little cut?
Yeah.
Well, I guess we know. Does he? Little one. He does have a little cut. Well, now we know who got into the brawl. Well, we patched y'all up. Now can you get along for the night? That's the first time they've ever given each other a little scrape. Okay? They're so big now. Like, they're so big now. She is the biggest of all of them, and she is the youngest.
Yeah.
Because you know why?
She's a little porker.
Yeah, do you know why though? Ragna was already, I think, about 6 months when we got her, and she was pretty tiny for 6 months. She's definitely caught up really well. Erickson was like perfect size for his age when we got him. He was pretty like plump when we got him, but he's grown a ton. But Frida is the only one who from the earliest in her life has been on the English family diet.
Yeah.
So she has outgrown them because she's had our feed for the longest amount of time.
Oh,
Happens to the best of us, Frida. Happens to the best of us. So for the last 2 days, you have all been asking me, where's Philip? And I did comment back and I said, Philip is in the house working on some projects. But I swear, half of you thought I had him locked up in a cage somewhere.
She did. SOS.
I had him in a coop on the property, in a barn stall.
I haven't eaten for 3 days. Thanks, YouTube family. You're the only reason why I got let out.
Oh my god.
Keep asking questions if you don't see me for 24 hours. Just kidding.
Oh my goodness. Look at our hens. The girls are chilling in the sunshine, peeking through the window. So if you remember the other day, we were telling you how there's only a few spots in the back that really get really wet, that it's right in the entrance when we walk in, which is why we always say we're like sinking in the water. This is the entrance from our woods here. So there's our little spot we come through. And this is where it gets wet, just at the entrance here. You can see where the ice has formed. That's a really good way to be able to visualize and show you where it gets wet. And then it's solid everywhere else. There's just these 2 little spots right here in this entry. So if we can just make sure this entry is a little more built up, I think we're just going to keep laying more and more hay out here that is used hay that we don't need right now. And then we'll be able to build up this spot a little bit and have, it's literally our entrance that we need to be dried up so that when we come out here, it's not soggy in this spot, at least people walking spot. But we'll do an animal path for our animals to get out into another spot when we get to that point. But we're a little bit ways away from that. Do you know what I just remembered?
What?
Today is day 21 of our daily uploads.
Oh boy, let's go.
21 daily uploads.
Wow.
This is so exciting.
What a feat.
So good.
21 days of this face. I'm so sorry.
Hey, they stuck with you. They haven't given up on you on the good times or the bad. See what I'm thinking? Because how adorable with these mossy rocks all the way down. So if from the side over there where we have our gate gonna go, where Hudson and Lennon can go through to trail walk,
Yeah.
like we have that open for them to trail walk, right?
Mm-hmm.
But on the side of that, we have an entrance gate, kind of like right over here. I'll show you. So Hudson and Lennon's gate's right there, right?
Yeah.
So if we have this fence along the edge of the walkway of their trail right there,
Yeah.
then we can have our gate right there, have this clear. And then our goat fence can go from the corner of the fence there to where it already is cleared itself. So we don't have to remove like a ton of trees. Like see the little thin line there?
Yeah.
So where we just came out of. And then back to right here. Like this is all clear, right? So if the fence can go to that arched one there, down here on these big ones, around.
Natural goat features.
Right? And then we can kitty corner it here.
Ooh.
Billy, look.
It's frozen in the ground, but that's nice quartz. Could be some silver and gold. Okay, yeah, sorry.
This is where we walk with the horse. We come down with the horses and we go through, right?
Yeah, Bulbasaur.
So if we go here and then back to the trees here, because this is the trail walk.
Yeah.
So fence, and back to the corner of the fencing. They'll have that whole area, and then we only have to take out like these little straggly ones, which I think the goats will just eat anyway.
Yeah, they will. Yeah.
And then they'll have all those little jumping stones, and then I can build them all their other apparatuses.
So cute.
Right?
Yeah. And they can climb up in the trees.
No.
Oh.
Although I do hear the smaller the goat, the higher they jump. And I'm getting Nigerian dwarfs. We're just making some plans. And then, so if we have a gate over there, then I would put another gate over here. Because it's always, I like to have 2 entrances, and my face is so good. Entrances.
Yeah, we're freezing.
2 exits and entrances for each enclosure area,
Right.
which I don't have for chickens and turkeys because not really needed, but for obviously like pigs, the cattle, horses, there's gonna be multiple when we get to that point.
Yep.
But don't you think that would be a cute spot?
Yeah, I think it's perfect.
I think if they're on the front lawn, they're going to end up in the on the
Highway, yeah.
And I don't want them in the cattle area unless we're purposely letting them into the cattle area, because this is all going to be fenced.
Yeah.
And so when we want to let them out with the pigs and the cattle, we just have to open the gate that's right here, and then they can have full access to everything. But when we want them to just be goats with goats, they can be in their area, pigs can be in theirs. I want to have a full, our point is to have a full area just for that specific animal type, but then also have some areas where we can be pasture buddies.
I actually think that this is a good spot because it's never wet, even in our wettiest season, even in our wettest, oh my gosh. Even in our wettest season, this spot never gets wet.
I love the rocks. I think the rocks are so fun for the goats. And I like how it's like a little bit hilly. It's not a flat spot.
Right.
And then obviously I'll make like hay manger. They're going to have an actual like building, little barn building with their stalls in it that locks up at night, just like we do with the other animals. All of our animals go into their enclosures at night. We will always forever do that. Like that's just a thing here. Mm-hmm. But this isn't, we're out here. Like we're always out. And then when that is that great big 12-foot gate that the horses walk through, see those like 4 makeshift boards in the middle there that husband Lennon broke? That's going to be one of those great big diamond gates coming out to where we go to walk them, to trail walk the horses. So I think a little gate to get to the goats on that side would be perfect.
Trail.
Do you think that would work?
Yeah, I think it's great. I think it's amazing. I think they'll love hopping off all the rocks and everything back here.
We don't have to dig posts in because we can use
somewhat of the trees.
Trees that are every 8 feet, because there really is one every 8 feet. We might have to put in maybe a handful of posts only.
Yeah.
Especially to make a nice
free from eagles in the forest. We could still make a little spot over there where there's lots of sun. And
you know what I thought would be really adorable?
What's that?
Okay, so this tree is like a great big round tree.
Yeah.
Like look how round and chunky it is.
Yeah.
I was thinking it would be so cute to make like a little deck platform here.
That's cute.
Because goats like to like get up on things. So then it would be far enough away from all the fence edging that they won't be able to like go off the deck and like yeet themselves over.
Yeah, they can jump off.
But I can make like a couple little platforms for them to play on. Or like
cute.
A little spiral staircase, like the Rapunzel spirally staircase, like going down that they can climb. I love the rocks for them. I think that would be so cute.
Yeah, so many.
And see how there's
so much room for activities.
So much room for activities. But there's a lot of really nice trees like this that we'll leave up. But then like the little tiny, like this little scraggly thing, some of these can get cut so they don't get pinged with them, and some of the thin ones. But
yeah, that rotted out tree can go.
But minimal tree removal to make this a really cool spot is what I'm thinking, right?
Yeah. Agreed.
And not impeding on any other plans we already had with like the pathways for the horses to the trail or the cattle trail to get back to the back acreage and things like that.
No, I think it's all beneficial for the property.
I'm so excited. The boys are freaking out just a little bit. I told Dayton that we had reserved and we are officially getting goats. He's like, can I tell people? Am I allowed to tell people? Because he always knows if we have like things we haven't like set on our channel that we're getting, that we're like, don't say anything yet.
If it's not on the farm, it's not a for sure thing.
Right.
So you never know what's going to happen. So you don't really want to.
This is pretty fun. I think this is a good spot. I like this spot. If I was a goat, I would love to goat my way over all the little rocks and have a fun playground back here. I was thinking like little stools that they can step on that look like little mushrooms.
Oh my gosh.
So cute. Good. I'm envisioning really adorable, very silly jumps.
Okay, you're on. Pretend you're a goat.
Listen, the last time I jumped off something, I got stuck in 6 feet of snow and I couldn't get myself out.
True. Let's not break any ankles. Bah.
Me walk. Isn't that what sheep do?
I think goats make the same noises, no? Could be wrong. Now, I am excited to get goats, but it wasn't my main focus because there's a lot of things that are going on.
I'll just hide behind.
So I said to Elysia, I said, honey, you can get goats. I mean, I can't tell you what to do. You live your own life. If you want goats, you can get goats. But I said, I'll make you a deal. And I said, I'll tax the goat. And I said, and I thought that I would make the tax so high that Elysia could never afford the tax to get the goat. And I said, okay. And then she said, deal.
Yeah, we're getting goats. We're getting goats. I said deal. I'm
not actually gonna tax the goat, but I thought it was funny and I thought it would deter her from getting the goats. I just wanted to see if she really wanted the goats. Turns out she does.
I want all the farm things. And YouTube family, back me up in the comment section. Let's leave as many goat comments as we can so we can really show Philip that we are on a united front, that we need to get goats for the English homestead. And can I just tell you, I don't know if I can wait 6 months for goats.
Yeah, that's one thing I do know. Elysia definitely can't wait 6 months for goats. That's probably not a thing. It really is enjoyable. It's absolutely beautiful, but it's, what is it, minus 10? Feels like minus 300.
Yeah, it's cold on the face. Even just that little, like if the wind picks up a little tiny bit, like when you're closer to the water, it's freezing on your face. We have a little layer of ice on top of the brick wall in the middle there.
Yeah, I don't trust it.
I'm just saying, someone must have put a really big bottle of salt water in there. Someone must have done the salt bottle experiment in the brook. It's just a little top layer is frozen, but underneath it's still liquid. We have no snow. I shouldn't even have said that out loud.
You just jinxed us. Yeah, we don't have any snow. It's beautiful.
January 21st. And why do I know it's the 21st? Because we started daily videos on January 1st, and it's the 21st. So I know we have had 21 daily episodes. I went to bed last night. We had posted our video for day 20. I laid my head down on my pillow and I was like, 20 videos in a row. Let's go. And then I fell asleep. And I think I said to you, I was like, tomorrow is day 21. And you're like, 20 videos in a row. And then I was out. I went to bed feeling so good last night. I love this daily episodes. Honestly, I'm better. I am literally better every day just doing daily videos.
Yeah.
I think just hearing from our YouTube family every day and then knowing, what we have for our videos every day, just knowing that we're working towards the goal every single day. We're doing something to help us to get to like the next step of everything we're doing, which is always what we strive to do. The daily episodes so help you to stay motivated and inspired. And even if you don't do videos like we do on YouTube, to do that little bit, like I was saying last week, do something today that your future self will thank you for. Something little every single day towards your goal is the same as what we're doing with our videos. So if you're working on a project of your own, you just do a little tiny bit every day.
Yeah.
When you go to bed that night, you're like, I did something today towards what I'm working on, and you feel so good knowing that you're actually hustling to put in the work for what you're working on, even if it's something small. It's so rewarding. I've been sleeping better the last couple of weeks, I think. And I'm tired out. I get tired out. I think with everything we have going on, when you get a lot done in the day and you go to bed at night, you sleep good because you're tired out and you feel like you had a really nice, productive day. So I'm loving it.
And you get rewarded with this.
Right? We are doing something pretty fun this week, though, but I'm not going to tell them yet.
That's the cliffhanger.